You walk into your room and it's a mess. Your clothes are on the floor, books are everywhere, and your bed, it's unmade. You thought to yourself, did I not clean this room yesterday? And the day before? And the day before? Why does it feel like I keep doing the same thing all the time? What if I had a magic button where I could just teach how to clean the room once and for all? Then every time I need the room cleaned, I click a button and voila, the room is clean. Wouldn't that be great? Well, while this might not be true for your room cleaning, it is true in coding. You don't always have to do the same thing again and again. Hey there, future coders. Welcome to another lesson with the Coding Clubhouse. Last week, we talked about conditionals, and now they help our programs to work efficiently. This week, we are talking about something interesting, and that is functions. Yeah, you heard right, functions. Remember the magic button we talked about at the beginning of this video? In that story where your room is dirty? Yes, that is what functions do in coding. They help us group tasks into one reusable command. Today, we are going to learn how to use functions to make our programs easier and more fun. A function is a set of instructions that you can use over and over. We create a function once and use it whenever we need it. Let's say you always make your bed a particular way. You pull the sheets, fluff your pillows, and straighten the blankets. Instead of listing these steps every time, you just say, make the bed. That's a function in real life. Wait, isn't this like loops? Not exactly. Here is the difference. Loops repeat a task a set number of times or until a condition is met. For example, if you want a character to jump 10 times, you use a loop. Instead of writing jump, 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 jump 10 times, you use a loop to make the character jump 10 times. Functions, on the other hand, groups a set of instructions into one command. You can call a function whenever you want, but it doesn't automatically repeat. Think of a loop like setting an alarm to wake you up every morning. It keeps going automatically. A function is more like pressing a snooze button when you need it. You decide when to use it. Using functions makes coding one faster. You don't have to write the same thing over and over. Two, easier to read. Your code looks neat and organized. Three, less error prone. If there is a mistake, you only fix it in one place. Time to put our skills to the test. This program is a continuation of what we did last week, where we were able to make the bunny eat the carrot and then count how many times the bunny eats the carrot. Then when it gets to 20, we've won. Now, the program is upgraded. As opposed to what we had last week, we have two rounds. The first round is just what we made last week, but the second round has a bit more twist. What is the twist? Now, the second round starts with the bunny having 4 carrots. For every carrot the bunny eats, it multiplies by 2. But two things are going to happen. There are two options. The bunny either eats 20 carrots and wins before the carrot multiplies to 15, or if the carrot multiplies to 15 before the bunny had eaten 20 carrots, then it's game over. Yeah, I know that the chances of winning are very tiny. Let's run it and see. So, round 1. To move to round 2, it says we should click on the up button. Up button pressed, and we are in round 2. We're starting with 4 carrots, and then we either get to 20 first, or the carrot gets to 15 first. Let's go. Game over. We lost. For the function, our line of code, round 1 and round 2 are similar things, so we have to use the same block of code again and again. We can make a function out of some of the blocks of code that we used. Which one of them? Let's see the one that checks for the score. The one that checks for the score. So we have to create a function, and the work of this function is to check for the score. This is the block. If score equals 20, this should happen, and it's here also. If score equals 20, this should happen. Let's create the function. So we click on the function blocks, and then we click on create function, and then we name our function check for score. Do we want a description? Yes. This function checks if score is a win. Yeah. So now let's create it. Remember, we use the logic, which is the if block. If, so we drag it out and we add it here. Score equals, we go to math and we pick the number. We've done this together last week. 20. What should happen? First, let's use the print block. Print. Yeah, we won. Ready for another round. Click a hop button. Okay, there we have it. So let me put it. Okay, yeah. So if the score is 20, this is what comes to the screen, and it allows us go to another round. The name of this function is check for score, and we are done. Now we want to replace the block of codes that we have here. This and this, we want to replace them with check for score. All we have to do, take out this block of code and throw it out. Then we go to functions, and our function is just right there looking at us. Check for score, we bring it and we add it. What happens? Let's reset and run it. Run. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we won. Ready for another round. Click the up button, and then we click on the up button and we're in round 2. It works. So let's do the same thing for round 2. Let's remove the clause and add our function. Functions, check for score. We add it there. Okay, real quick before we continue, let's make it such that it's possible to win. Let's say before this gets to 40. Yes. So let's reset and run. Yeah, let's try. Click up, round 2. Now we are going to 20 again. Yeah, we won. So yeah, this is working. Try this out and experiment with your own ideas. You can look for other similar block of codes in this program and use functions to avoid repetition. If your function isn't working, check if you defined it correctly before calling it. Think of it like trying to use a magic button before it exists. It won't work. Always remember, debugging is the key. As usual, it's your turn. Create a code.org project using functions. Maybe you can make your sprite follow a function to reach a goal. Be creative. Remember, I would love to see what it is you create. You can send it to me in the description box below. I'll check it out. Or you can use my email address. It is available in the description box below. And that's it. Now you know how functions makes coding easier and more fun. Keep practicing and experimenting. If you enjoyed this lesson, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Coding Clubhouse channel. Or you can book a one-on-one session with me on Preply. See you next time. Happy coding. Bye.